You seem to believe you're prey in a jungle of steel, that you can play dead, crawl into a hole, and wait for the hunter to pass. Regrettably, I have no taste for sport. This station is part of me. Your little escape has been an ant, wandering from my shoulder to my palm. The ant imagines it stands at the edge of freedom. In truth, I need only close my hand. Ants can bite when they swarm. They simply don't understand what follows when they provoke something much larger. Break their legs. Avoid the arteries. I want them alive.
Then you leave me no choice.
Enough.
Stand down. I imagine, my lady, that you would prefer not to see blood spilt at your feet. You heard the broadcast. These are the ones who threatened the Empire and bombed my station. My men are already stretched thin, ensuring your safety. The Forsakens are devious. If we allow suspects to walk free, we risk inviting something worse. This is for your protection, my lady.
I appreciate the concern, but I will state this plainly. These people are not responsible for the explosion. They are not with the Forsakens.
Oh. I hold you in the highest regard, and I am willing to trust your judgment. But suspicion does not disappear simply because we find it inconvenient. You heard the announcement. Someone tampered with the PA room. The scheduled notice was replaced with a threat. And these three were seen near the PA room before and after the blast. Their presence alone may not be hard evidence, but I cannot simply send them on their way. They may yet pose a danger to my passengers and staff. So here is my compromise, my lady. Since you are prepared to vouch for them, I will not have them detained on the spot. However, one of them will remain here under my supervision. The other two will locate the true culprit. Bring me the person responsible, and their names are cleared. If they fail to return, then at least I retain someone in my custody to reassure the passengers and maintain order within this station. And understand this. Once I hand a suspect over to the Security Bureau, what follows will no longer be within my control. That is my offer. I have shown you respect, my lady. I trust you will extend the same courtesy to Bloomfield's station master.
Is this what Imperial duty means to you?
Yes, my lady. Hyperborea is a war engine. It does not halt for delicate moral examinations. It keeps moving by replacing parts when necessary.
People are not parts.
You are entitled to that belief, my lady. But if something were to happen to you, I would be replaced just the same by His Majesty. Like a component that failed. You have heard the arrangement. I trust you understand the position you are in. Take a moment and decide.
Then we...
It's okay. I'll stay.
Outsider. Aw, outsider.
Hey, it's fine. I've dealt with Imperial brass before. They're not the sort to stitch up an innocent. Don't worry. I'll be alright.
A rather thin reassurance. Still, not entirely misplaced. For today, he will be treated as an honored guest, provided you return with the true perpetrators before this situation worsens.
They are gone. There is still time before nightfall. Clear your names while you can. But first, come to my carriage. I imagine you have questions. The inner carriages contain confidential Legion material. I must ask you to stop here. That said, set one concern aside. I am not your enemy. And you need not trouble yourself over your companion's safety. Eisenbahn is an Imperial official. He is not a man who spills blood lightly.
Who are you? And why did you help us?
I'm here to oversee 13th Legion matters in Ice Lake. I've crossed paths with you more than once. I do not yet know what brings you to this station, but I would rather not see a capable fox hunter ground down by bureaucracy. If you wish to call it kindness, you may. In truth, it is simply that I value talent. You're too kind. I act in my own interest, when it's prudent. Now go. Find something solid enough to clear your name. Eisenbahn will not harm Outsider for the moment, but his patience is not infinite.
Thank you for stepping in, Mom.
Fox Hunter, when you have the culprit, return to me. I would hear it from you directly.
Understood. An Imperial Overseer for the 13th Legion, based on the Jackdaw. That can't be a coincidence. It has to be about the prisoner. Once we've caught the bombers, we go back and get on her good side. She's clearly taken an interest. And if she's looking to hire me to keep that prisoner safe...
Why are you still standing about? You heard her ladyship. Time's against you. Move. Or have you decided you're not such a loyal friend after all? That you'd rather leave Outsider behind while you go and enjoy a nice, quiet sit-down?
Hilda? You're the one who dragged us into this in the first place! That mean station master nearly caught us because of you. Outsider's being taken, and now you just pop up again! What do you want?
That is rather unkind and wildly unfair. I brought you near this carriage in good faith. A fair read. As for whom I serve, naturally that isn't something I can share. A lady is allowed a few secrets.
So she's the one you serve?
Yes, Hilda serves me. I asked her to assist you. The sooner Outsider is recovered, the better. It was she who informed me that you attempted to approach the Jackdaw, and were promptly treated as suspects. With her help, you should have little difficulty locating the Forsakens. Though I must warn you, her tongue can be sharp. It is a long-standing habit. Do not take it to heart.
Wait, the Forsakens have threatened the station. That places you in danger as well. If I go with them, who stays to guard you?
You need not worry for me. If they had the means to reach me, they would not be broadcasting threats over the PA.
But...
Hilda, helping them find the culprit is, at present, the most efficient way to protect me.
Very well. And for the record, I'm only sharp with fools who make it necessary. The lady seems quick. I'll be on my best behavior.
Let's hope so. Then we're partners. A pleasure to work with you, Miss Hilda.
Just Hilda. So, where do you want to start?
Eisenbahn said we were the only suspects seen near the PA room. That means whoever swapped out the recording covered their tracks well. Going back there won't get us far. We go to the main entrance. That's where the blast hit first.
Back off. No one goes in.
We're fox hunters. The station master sent us to assist with the investigation.
Ah, so you're the fox hunters the boss mentioned. The suspects. If it's his order, go on. Have at it.
And mind where you step. Don't go breaking anything else.
As if there's much left to break.
Early ground, steppable, and let somewhere out there become somewhere you can breathe. Now arriving at platform 3, the Scarlet River service to Iceland. This train terminates here. Somewhere out there is all unknown, and it won't feel anything like here. So why not travel in comfort? Choose the Empire Railway with special service, the Aurora Express. Rebuilt from an armored train, she's tough, steady, and safe. And the cannons she carries are more than enough to deal with any threat. Somewhere out there, the person you miss most might be waiting, hoping you'll show up at that door one day.
Well, find anything?
What? You mean someone got past security carrying the device and planted it inside the ticket gates? That's impossible. We screened every passenger thoroughly. Anything suspicious, even materials that could be used to make a device, was confiscated.
Right. You certainly held us up long enough during inspection. Fair. It shouldn't have been possible. Unless they didn't come through the gates. What about the vent shafts from the ironworks?
Don't be ridiculous. Those exhaust flues run too hot. Anything unstable would have gone off the moment it got near them.
Right. Back to the drawing board.
Over here! Quick! This way!
You found a clue, Snow?
Not exactly a clue, but look at this!
That looks familiar. Oh, that's Outsider's lucky charm.
Outsider's lucky charm? What's it doing here?
Earlier, we tried to get in the normal way. Tickets, inspection, the lot. Security stopped us at the ticket gates. They said he looked scruffy, but the charm was too fancy. They made him prove he hadn't stolen it, then they confiscated it. After the blast, it must have been blown out this way. Nice work, Snow. That charm matters to him. Take it away and he's not quite himself.
Like Camilla's drinks. You gotta follow the recipe. One ingredient off and the whole thing tastes wrong.
I'm not sure that's a great metaphor.
Wait. Say that again.
I said it wasn't a great metaphor? Why?
Not you. Snow. What did you just say?
Huh? I said his confiscated charm is like ingredients in a drink.
Yes, that.
What about it? Confiscated ingredients. I see it too.
Wait, what are you two mumbling about? Are we still talking about Camilla's drinks?
You made them sound irresistible. Remind me to try one sometime. Actually, we've just worked out how the Forsakens got a device past the ticket gates. Come on, let's speak to those guards.
Somewhere out there.
Earlier you said you confiscated anything suspicious, even bomb-making materials. Correct.
That's right. We've been doing our job eyes open. Didn't let anything suspicious get...
Where do those confiscated items end up?
The storehouse. A few bits we hadn't sent over yet got blown all over the place. But the rest is kept there. It used to be a little shed, but the confiscations piled up. So they kept expanding it. Now there's someone posted there full time.
Good. That's where we're going. Cheer up. The answer's in that storehouse.
Now arriving.
This place is massive, and it's packed.
So they really have been doing their job. Right. Let's see what's been confiscated. I'll take point. I know what materials can be made into an explosive. Better than you do, I expect. Confiscated alcohol. Metal hip flasks. Thin caps. Easy to pierce, easy to rig. These are smuggled padded coats, and someone stripped them. The stuffing's been removed neatly.
You'll show up at that door one day. So why not travel in comfort?
This,
Choose Empire Railway.
that sharp, sour reek. Either a hazardous alchemical solution or close enough.
She's tough, steady, and
That'll do.
And the cannons she carries are more than enough to deal with any threat.
Put those together, and you can make a device. Enough to bring down a wall.
What? With just that?
Yes. A very crude one, but workable. Cotton looks harmless, just coat stuffing. In the army, it's different. Soak it in an acidic solution and it becomes highly flammable. It can serve as a primer. Pack treated cotton into a metal container, drill a vent, fit a fuse, and you've got a bomb. Whoever planned this knew exactly what they were doing. Each item alone is ordinary contraband. Nothing that would raise an alarm. But the moment security confiscates them, they do the hard part for you. Everything ends up in the same room.
You're frighteningly good at this. With your help, we finally have a lead. So I'll ask again. Are you really just a maid?
Of course. I've simply been around her ladyship long enough to pick up a few military basics. In any case, this tells us something. Only someone on the inside would think to pull a stunt like this. Which means we don't have to comb the concourse blindly.
One of the guards mentioned there's a storehouse keeper assigned here. Maybe we can ask if they've seen anything.
I remember. But we haven't seen a soul since we walked in. I expected we'd at least be stopped and questioned at the door.
Maybe they're doing the rounds. I'll give them a shout. Hello? Anyone there?
For the love of... keep it down! I'm not deaf. I heard you lot rabbiting on about bombs the moment you walked in. Eisenbahn sent you, did he? Well, what is it? Make it quick, and get out of my sight. Hang on. You're not one of ours. I know the faces round here. Never seen you before.
In fact, it isn't as far away as it sounds.
How'd you get in? Security! Intruders!
So why not travel in comfort?
Slash.
The cleaning is proceeding well, albeit with a touch of noise. There is no
And the cannons she carries are more than enough.
You lot. Who are you, really? Wait, don't tell me. You're with the Forsakens. You're here to rob the place, aren't you? Fine, take whatever you want, just don't hurt me. I didn't see anything. I'll forget I ever met you. Please. I've got a wife and kids, and my parents aren't in great shape. I'm nice to Charons. I'm not your enemy. I never mouth off at them. I've even got Charon friends. All right. I'll talk. Whatever you want, I'll tell you. Oh, so you really are here at the station master's request. Right, good. I thought I was a goner. Those Forsakens bastards. They blew up the station concourse, and the rest of us are left twitchy and on edge. And you three turn up talking about bombs, and I nearly let out of my skin. No, I'm not blaming you. It's all their fault. What's that saying? A butterfly flaps its wings in dismania, and Ice Lake gets hit by a storm. Yeah, like that. All their fault. Anyway, ask away. I'll share everything I know.
Then tell me this. Apart from us, has anyone been in here today?
I don't think so, no.
That doesn't add up. Are you sure? Think again.
Well, before you lot, it was only the ticket gate guards. They'd lug in baskets of confiscated junk. Familiar faces, all of them. And they're always skiving and whinging about their job. You're telling me they're with the Forsakens? I don't think so.
Could you have missed someone? You didn't actually see us come in, did you? You just heard us.
Miss someone? My hearing's sharp. I didn't miss you, did I? What? Are you saying I'm bad at my job?
Wow, he's really grumpy.
Grumpy? You lot are the ones causing grief. Keep at it, and I'll fetch Eisenbahn myself. No need. I'm here.
Eisenbahn, what are you doing here? How's Outsider? He's safe, right?
He's fine. You don't need to worry. I'm here because there's a matter to resolve. The ticket gate guards filled me in. They think someone brought in contraband on purpose, let security confiscate it, then assembled the pieces into a bomb in this storehouse. Sharp thinking. And knowing those guards, it certainly didn't come from them. So I came to the storehouse myself. To see whether the theory holds and how far you've got. So let me get this straight. You proved the parts here are enough to build a bomb, and you believe it was an inside job. But the storehouse keeper keeps no record of who comes and goes, so it ends here.
Pretty much. And he's difficult.
He always is. Grumpy, stubborn, loud, and at odds with the entire world. That's just him. When I realized you'd be looking into things here, I knew exactly how it would go. You were never getting past him alone. That's one reason I came. Must be a real mess out there if it's got you turning up in person. Can't remember the last time you came to see an old codger like me. Old codger? Back then you were my superior. You taught me how to stay alive on the battlefield. Give yourself some credit. That was then. Now you're the great station master, Eisenbahn. I'm just a miserable sod minding a storeroom. We're in different worlds now.
Somewhere out there.
I offered you other posts, but you couldn't stand your colleagues. Nor could they stand you. So I put you here, where you'd have some peace and quiet. Peace and quiet? I've got hundreds tramping in and out every day, and you expect me to log every last one? That's your idea of quiet?
Hang on, didn't you tell us you don't keep a log?
Well, you lot look shady, and you had a scrap with me. Why would I tell you the truth? Motto 21 of the Hyperborean Legion. There are only two kinds of people in the world. Comrades and enemies. Always trust the former, always doubt the latter.
Exactly. I taught you that one back then. Good to see it stuck.
This train terminates here.
I remember. I just didn't expect you to use it like this. All right. They're here on my authorization. Show them the entry log. This station is my responsibility. I intend to see this matter resolved properly and without delay.
All right. If the station master says so. But don't get your hopes up. If it were any good, I'd have handed it over already. Here, help yourselves.
In fact, it isn't as far away as sometimes. It's only a ticket away.
Thorough. Every entry's here. Names, times, even how long they stayed.
That's a lot of names.
Choose the Empire Railway's newest special
No wonder he said the logs might not help.
express. Rebuilt from an armored train.
We can narrow it down a bit. When you three were cobbling that bomb together earlier, I kept an eye on the clock. Took you about 10 minutes. Someone who knows what they're doing could do it faster, but even then they'd need at least 5. The last item that could be used to make a bomb was logged 3 days ago. From then until now, excluding you three, 32 people stayed in there for more than 5 minutes.
So we round up the 32, grill them one by one, and we get our bomber?
No. Detaining 32 people isn't simple. If we take them in one by one, word will spread, and we risk tipping off the real perpetrator. If we detain them all at once, I'd need at least 2 guards on each. That's over 60 security staff tied up immediately, and 32 suspects to manage on top of that. The station security would thin out. I won't allow that.
Somewhere out there is all unknown. And it won't
And it still doesn't rule out more than one person being involved. They could have put it together elsewhere.
So that's it? We've hit a wall? No! Outsiders done for!
unless somewhere out there becomes somewhere you can reach.
No! We already know the culprit works here. Now we just need a way to narrow the list without tipping them off.
Attention, please. Regarding the recent explosion, station security has completed an initial investigation and apprehended a suspect. The suspect is male and claims to be a fox hunter.
Now arriving.
He is currently being questioned. Please remain calm. Your safety is our highest priority. If you have any further information, please speak to station staff as soon as possible.
That's Outsider. If we don't do something, they'll pin it on him for good.
That announcement will calm the passengers down. The real culprit, though, is probably laughing. They know a fox hunter didn't do it.
What if we announce we've caught someone else?
What? Framing another innocent person to get Outsider out? That's awful! The station master's a bad influence. Come on, little minion. You're better than this.
Easy, Snow. I don't think that's what she means.
So why not travel
They know Eisenbahn isn't a fool. That's why they went to all this trouble to get the device in.
rebuilt from an armored train?
Then they'll know the arrested fox hunter is just a smokescreen and that the investigation is still ongoing. So if we announce that we've caught the bomber, they'll assume we've made exactly the mistake they expected. They'll secretly mock us for catching the wrong one, and they'll do whatever they can to make the accusation stick. Then they can walk away free.
Clever. If any of the 32 rushes to pile on our chosen scapegoat, that alone is reason to suspect them.
Oh, I know this! It's like that Huashu saying. The mantis stalking the cicada, not knowing there's a sparrow behind it. Something like that.
We'll need Bloomfield Station's cooperation for this plan. What do you say, sir? Could you name a decoy suspect and put out word that anyone with information should come forward?
It's a viable approach, and we don't have better options anyway. The question is, who plays the role of the scapegoat?
I have a candidate in mind, and I believe you're thinking the same. Right. He practically lives in that storeroom. Opportunity isn't the problem, and he's clearly sick of the job. Motive enough to work with the Forsakens.
Very well. We'll do it this way.
Hold on. Has anyone asked my opinion? You lot decided it amongst yourselves, and now you're making me out to be a criminal. You ungrateful little sod. I had your back on the battlefield, and now you're putting me in the firing line to take the hit. For your information, I've worked here longer than anyone, even longer than Eisenbahn. By a day. People respect me. No one's gonna badmouth me.
Shush! Keep your voice down. You'll ruin the plan.
What plan? I didn't agree to this.
Enough. This isn't about your pride. It's about this station. Help me this once, will you? For the Empire's glory, Captain Stiller.
Fine. Private Eisenbahn. No, that's not right anymore. Understood. Station Master Eisenbahn Wagner, sir.
Somewhere out there is all unknown. So why not travel in comfort? Choose the Empire Railway.
Attention, please.
The Aurora
Following further investigation, the fox hunter detained earlier has been cleared. The suspect in the explosion has now been identified as the storehouse keeper, Stiller. He is believed to have acted in league with the Forsakens. Stiller has been taken into custody. Please remain calm. Passengers will be free to leave once today's questioning is complete.
Eisenbahn set the bait. Now we watch how people react and use that to narrow the list.
Do we have to just stand around and wait? I'm bored. Why don't we go ask people what they think of Stiller? He says everyone likes him. I don't buy it.
Fine by me. I trust what I hear more than a tidy conclusion Eisenbahn's handed us.
Let's go. So, what do you think of...
Hold on, hear me out first. Whatever you've got, mine's more explosive.
All right, go on then.
Stiller's finally gone and done it. You know, the bloke who's always pulling rank. They're saying he was behind the blast. I mean, I can see how it happens. Sit where he sat long enough and you'd be bitter too. He and Station Master Eisenbahn left the Legion around the same time and ended up here.
Stiller used to be Eisenbahn's superior, you know.
Now look at them. Eisenbahn runs the place, Stiller keeps watching the storehouse. That sort of thing eats at a man. Me? I grumble, sure, but I wouldn't go that far. He's got no wife, no kids, nothing to pull him back when he starts going off the rails. That's why you need family. My little girl's smile is what gets me through every shift. Want to see a photo?
That's all right. Thanks.
Wait, weren't you going to ask me something?
Hello. What do you think of Stiller?
Awful taste. And he's even worse after a few glasses. Not proud of it, but my only hobby is a drink or two after my shift. Just enough to take the edge off and leave me nicely buzzed. So, anyone in the station who likes a proper pint, I know them. We go out in small groups and take turns buying. It's not a written rule, but most people have the decency to stick to it. Except Stiller. Never buy someone. Not once. And he only drinks what he drank in the Legion. Legion wolf blood. Stuff so strong they say it doubles as a disinfectant on the battlefield. Once he's had enough, he starts going on about how good he was back in the Legion, and how this job's beneath him. Then he starts slagging everything off. Says everyone's lazy, no one's got a sense of urgency, and the Empire's rotten to the core, that sort of thing. Truth is, we drink because life's hard. Nobody comes to a tavern for a lecture. So, yeah, I don't like that bloke. Still, didn't think he had that in him. Guess he's got some fight left. Didn't see that coming.
Got it.
This may be a service to Iceland. This train terminates here.
You heard? They're saying Stiller, the storehouse keeper, is the bomber.
I knew there was something off about that bloke. He's always stomping about with that long face like everyone's wronged him. And every time I need something from the storehouse, he grills me like I'm a criminal. If you told me anyone else was the inside man, I wouldn't believe it. Him? Yep, that tracks. Ha! Never liked the bloke.
Right. Glowing review.
Bright and one.
Not a single good word. Stiller's reputation's even worse than we thought.
Let's go.
Ah, you're back already. I've just finished going through what people had to say about Stiller.
And he claimed people liked him. But I'm guessing that wasn't the case?
Not even close. The feedback was brutal, nothing but complaints. Almost no one spoke in his defense. I mean, I knew he wasn't a likable man, but I didn't expect him to be this unpopular.
Then doesn't that ruin our plan? If everyone's tearing into that grumpy old man, how do we tell who's suspicious?
Hold on. You said almost no one, didn't you? So a few people did speak up for him.
Yes, there was one anonymous letter. Care to read it?
Anonymous letter?
So why not travel in comfort? Choose the Empire Railway's newest special service, the Aurora Express. Rebuilt from an armored train, she's tough, steady, and safe. And the cannons she carries are more than enough to deal with any threat.
Whoever wrote this has probably been grilled by Stiller before. That would explain why they think well of him.
It doesn't give us much to work with. No. Something's off. This letter includes information we never told the staff. You see it too, don't you? Exactly. Only a handful of people know the bomb was put together in the storehouse. This writer shouldn't.
It came in with the rest. No name. There's no way to trace it.
Oh, poor outsider. He's never getting out, is he?
I haven't done anything to your friend. No need for tears.
The handwriting feels familiar. I must have seen it somewhere. That note to Stefan.
Stefan? That name rings a bell.
The steelwork cleaner in the concourse. I passed him a note once, from his father, Kano.
Contact the foreman at the underground ironworks. Have him bring Kano here.
Sir, Kano's taken leave. He said he and his son are boarding the Aurora Express to Dismania tomorrow for a vacation. He went home early to prepare.
A vacation to Dismania? On the Aurora Express? Since when does an ironworks hand earn that kind of money? He's coming to money somewhere else. Find Kano at once and bring him back. He's in the staff quarters at the far end of the platform.
On it.
Oh, it's you! That blast went off not long after we went our separate ways. I was worried you'd been caught in it. Glad you're alright. But when we talked, it wasn't just you two. There was someone else with you. Where's he gone?
Something came up. He had to deal with it.
Right.
Listen, Stefan. We're here on Station Master Eisenbahn's orders. Can you tell us?
You're looking for my dad, right? You think he's working with the Forsakens? He's up ahead. A man came for him just now. Said he wanted to talk. Dad told me to stay here and keep people off him.
What? Why are you telling us this?
Because if you've come all the way down here, then he's already in trouble. I'm just a kid, yeah? But I've been working here for a long time. Same thing every day. Start before sunrise, finish after dark. I've done the math 100 times. How long it takes to save for a ticket to the capital on our wages. If we live on rough black loaf, it's a year. If we want white bread, 2 years. So when he said he'd saved enough for the tickets, I was really happy. But I knew it couldn't be just savings. Maybe he'd been gambling. Or maybe he sold off some keepsake. I didn't want to ask. I mean, it's Dismania. You know that advert on the radio? Somewhere out there, 3 little words that pack in dreams, longing, and surprise. Then I heard the Forsakens broadcast, and I started to guess where the money came from. Ever since that man first came around, Dad's been off. A few days later, I saw him tucked away where nobody goes, fiddling with cotton wadding, trying to make it blow up. I asked what he was doing. He said he was just having a go at making fireworks.
The Forsakens do like calling bombs fireworks. Tasteful in their own way.
I'm not excited for our trip tomorrow anymore. I'm scared. Really scared. Everyone says the Forsakens are dangerous. I'm scared they'll make Dad blow the station up like they said on the PA. Some of the grown-ups here can be mean, and not every passenger's nice either. But there are loads of good people too. I don't want them getting hurt. And Dad's been taken off by that man. If they make him do it, he won't make it out alive. So, if you're sent by the station master to investigate, please save him.
Hey, it's going to be all right. Look at me, Stefan. We'll find your dad, and we won't let that man lay a hand on him. And listen, the device they set off earlier was meant to cause panic, not casualties. Nobody was injured. So, take a breath. Try to be brave, all right? We'll bring your dad back.
Okay, thank you. Please, he went that way. Follow this path, and you'll see him.
Got it. Thanks, Stefan.
Thank you. Truly. If I'd had to save for these 2 tickets myself, it would have taken years.
You've misunderstood, Kano. I didn't come to hand over tickets.
What? We had a deal, Haloji. Are you trying to rip me off?
I have the tickets, but you broke the deal first. I told you to make it loud, make it count. I wanted the wall blown open. I wanted bodies on the ground. And what did you do? You planted the charges where the masonry's thickest, as far from the crowd as you could manage. Not a single casualty. What was that, huh? Making deals with the Forsakens, then trying to keep your hands clean? That little fit of conscience hasn't ruined our plan. Yet. But it's a nuisance. So I'm taking you out of the equation before you get cold feet again and spoil everything. Quick or slow? Your pick. I'm feeling generous.
Stop it!
Tuh. Kids playing hero. Fine. I'll test my blade on you first.
No dirt!
Not bad. But the Forsakens will not.
The Forsakens do love to ramble on and throw empty threats. Save it for Eisenbahn. And you're coming with us to see Eisenbahn. Her friend is taking the blame for what you did.
Thank you. And I'm sorry. You helped me, and I paid you back by dragging you into this, all because I lost my head. You're right. I don't know how to face him.
That's everything. That's how we caught them both. Now let my friend go, as you promised.
Sir, we've confirmed Kano's handwriting matches the anonymous letter, and the young man calling himself Haloji was carrying Forsaken's insignia, ranked the Raven.
Very well. Transfer both to Dismania tomorrow for further questioning. And another matter. The 13th Legion has issued its final orders. The Jackdaw departs at 0900 tomorrow. It will run as a dedicated train. No stops en route. All other services are to give way. Tonight, every guard is to watch the Jackdaw. No one goes near it. The maintenance crew is to remain on site. Search every carriage. I want nothing aboard that shouldn't be there, especially explosives.
Understood.
The Jackdaw's leaving tomorrow morning.
Kano and Haloji are not going anywhere near the Jackdaw. Move them on the Aurora Express instead. Read that back.
Lock down the Jackdaw, search every carriage, departure 0900 tomorrow, dedicated train, all other services give way. No stops en route. Kano and Haloji to be transported under guard on the Aurora Express.
Good. Get it done. And tell the maintenance crew they're on double time today. It's going to be a long night. As for you, Fox Hunters, we're done here. Your friend is free to go, but take this warning with you. Do nothing suspicious in my station.
We won't. We'll keep our noses clean. One thing, though. The voice on the PA was a woman's. Haloji was obviously not alone. You're letting that slide?
That is not your concern. I'll handle it as I see fit.
All right. Your call. Hope the station stays quiet from here on. Oh, one last thing. Kano's son is still waiting for him. Being cut off from your family like that. No word, no goodbye. It's hard. If you can, let them see each other once before you send Kano away.
Somewhere out there is all unknown, and it won't feel anything like here.
Half a day without you lot, and I was already starting to miss you.
You all right? They didn't rough you up, did they?
I'm fine. Even picked up a few bits from the guards. Something about the Forsaken stirring trouble down south again. Set fire to a heaven tree, cut the rail lines, and they still can't get it under control. I was about to dig a little deeper. Didn't expect you back this quick.
Thank your lucky charm for that. It gave me a lead, and once I told my little minion and Hilda, everything moved a lot faster. Here, keep it safe this time.
My lucky charm gave you a lead. How? I only heard the guards saying your investigation was clean, efficient. Didn't expect Kano to be the mole, though. And I'm curious, why is she with us?
I'll explain later. Right now, we need to see her employer, the 13th Legion's overseer. Eisenbahn says the Jackdaw leaves tomorrow morning, once the overnight checks are complete. We're short on time.
Then come with me. I believe her ladyship has been looking forward to meeting you.
Go up and that door one day.
It's really quiet. There were people everywhere during the day. Now there's no one. Just that dark train sitting there. Guess the Jackdaw lives up to its name.
It's late. The last train's already gone. If there were people about now, that'd be odd.
No, this isn't right. It's a little too quiet. Eisenbahn ordered extra security around the Jackdaw. And yet there's nothing. It almost feels like...
A trap.
Eisenbahn, what are you doing here?
I should be asking you that. When we first met, I underestimated you. I thought you were simply useful, something I could use to calm the crowd. I was wrong. You are sharper and more capable than I expected. More to the point, you've somehow won the favor of someone I cannot afford to offend. That makes you a liability. You've proven you're not with the Forsakens. Even so, I won't risk you meddling with the Jackdaw. I've spent a month preparing for that dignitary's arrival. Tomorrow she leaves, and I can finally start clearing the backlog that's been piling up. Tonight, nothing goes wrong. Not under my watch.
We're not here for trouble. We came to see the 13th Legion Overseer, that's all.
Overseer? The 13th Legion senior officials are all in the south cleaning up after the riot. If you're attempting a bluff, you're out of your depth.
That will be enough. Lower your weapons. There are no enemies of the Empire here.
Miss Overseer, there you are! This man's been impossible. He just wouldn't believe us.
I see. So you didn't tell them who you were. Forgive me, Your Highness, but an Imperial Princess of Hyperborea posing as a Legion officer isn't exactly something you'd want getting out. And if Your Highness's name is dragged through the mud, this humble station master will feel it as well. Surely you understand, Princess Flodia. Word of your departure is already making the rounds among the nobles in the capital, Your Highness. I beg you, please don't make matters harder for His Majesty.
Mind your place. My uncle's concerns are not yours to guess. As for them, they are friends I made during my brief taste of freedom in Ice Lake. You may have heard of a newly formed fox hunter team in the Eastern District, the Noctoyagers. They dealt with the recent deteriorator outbreak there, and they assisted the 13th Legion during the Karen hunt. That is how we came to know one another. Since I am to be sent back to Dismania, it is only natural that they should see me off. And as you can see, the 13th Legion is posted all around this carriage. I am not going anywhere. If that still fails to reassure you, feel free to post more of your guards around the jackdaw. Once we have said our farewells, you can withdraw them.
If your highness insists, I will not argue. By all means, take your time. For your highness's safety, however, I must insist on a search. We will ensure they carry no weapons.
Very well. Once that is done, join me inside.
Whoa! I could tell from the doorway this coach was special, but wow! This is like ridiculously fancy. I bet even Lunotoot would be gobsmacked if she saw this.
Please, have some tea. It's a Hua Shu blend. I've added milk and sugar to soften the bitterness. Miss Flora is quite fond of it, especially when I make it.
Flora?
Her real name draws too much attention. If you would, address her as Miss Flora, as I do.
Tea? Let me try. Oh, this is really good. Hey, outsider, little minion. Why aren't you drinking? It's not bitter at all. See? I'm fine.
Before we drink, I'd like to know what's really going on. Who she is and why she knows what we've been through.
Very well. To begin with, Miss Flora.
I'll tell them. Hilda, wait by the door. Make sure we are not disturbed. First, I owe you an apology. In the heat of the moment, I claimed to be the 13th Legion's overseer. I lied. Had I revealed my true identity then, you would not have believed me. Now, to your first question. I am Princess Flodia Proserpina Gallia of the Empire. Like Eisenbahn said,
A Charon princess of the Empire.
Shouldn't a princess be in Dismania being groomed for the throne? What are you doing in a backwater like Ice Lake?
if my father, the former emperor, was still alive, that would likely be so. But he has been gone for many years. Not long after his death, the new emperor began to see me as a potential threat. He placed me under house arrest. The rest is a rather predictable story. A princess grows tired of living in a gilded cage. With the help of my maid, Hilda, I fled the capital and came here. When I arrived in Ice Lake, deterioration had broken out at Lamenting Lake. I expected heavy casualties. Instead, a team of fox hunters contained the crisis. Later, during the Charon hunt, these fox hunters searched all across Ice Lake for the killer. That was when I first learned your name, the Noctoyagers. I intended to hire you to escort me away from Ice Lake, but before I could act, agents of the 13th Legion found me. There was a fight. I was injured.
So that's why you trusted we weren't with the Forsakens? Then, Miss Flora, did you know the jackdaw was meant to take a prisoner to Dysmania in 5 days? So, that prisoner was...
Me. I regret that this is how we are properly introduced. The departure was originally scheduled for 5 days from now, but after the Karen hunt, the night at the Gallia Theatre, and signs of Forsaken activity, the 13th Legion brought the transfer forward. The moment they deemed me fit to travel, I was to be sent to Dysmania at once. They moved the departure to this afternoon. If the explosion had not happened, I would already be on my way. You seem disappointed. Let me guess. Someone important to you has fallen into the hands of the 13th Legion. You mistook me for her.
Yes.
That explains your repeated attempts to approach the train. I'm sorry.
You've nothing to apologize for. This isn't your fault.
It's not about blame. I know what it's like to think you've found hope, only to lose it. In that case, I won't press you for help.
My help?
Yes. I meant to commission the Noctoyagers to help me escape the jackdaw. That's why I stepped in with Eisenbahn, and why I sent Hilda to assist with your investigation. It was all for that purpose. Once you've tasted freedom, going back to a gilded cage becomes unbearable. I still wish to entrust you with this request, but I have no right to demand anything of you. I understand you must save your strength for the one you truly mean to save.
I appreciate that. But this all happened so fast, I need a little time to process. Maybe sleep on it.
Very well. Whether you accept or refuse, I ask only this. Before the jackdaw departs tomorrow, have Hilda bring me a clear answer.
I will. The jackdaw's under heavy guard, and Eisenbahn's watching us now. One wrong move in this station and we're done. And Berry's still missing. No leads, no word. Princess Flora's the only one who might get us in with the 13th Legion. She asked without hesitation, like she really believes in me. But can I actually get her out?
Your Highness, by the station master's order, you are not to stray far from the carriage.
Relax. I'm only taking a short walk. I want one more breath of this northern cold. And I want one last look at the moon. There won't be another night like this for me.